Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. This is part 3 of Ancient Civilizations. Grammar Explorer 3. Consider sentences 1 to 3 below, and answer the questions that follow. Okay? So, the first sentence, historians believe there have been 26 or 27 civilizations on the whole. Dr. Skip thinks that the world's earliest civilization is probably the Sumerian one. Sentence 3. The Egyptian civilization emerged about 5,000 years ago, Dr. Skip told the radio interviewer. Okay, so question 1. Classify the sentences above in the table below. We have direct speech and indirect or reported speech, alright? So first you will have to understand what direct speech and indirect speech mean. First, with direct speech, it describes when something is being repeated exactly as it was. Exactly as it was means you make no change, usually in between a pair of inverted commas. These are the inverted commas, okay? So that's how you know it is direct speech. But the indirect speech or reported speech will still share the same information, but instead of expressing someone's comment or speech by directly repeating them, it involves reporting or describing what was said, okay? In indirect speech or reported speech, you will report what was said. It does not stay exactly as it was, okay? It changes, right? In the direct speech, exactly as it was, but in the indirect speech or reported speech, not exactly as it was, okay? So, we'll start with the first one. Historians believe there have been 26 or 27 civilizations on the whole, and there are inverted commas, okay? So, it is direct speech, alright? Second one. Dr. Skip thinks that the world's earliest civilization is probably the Sumerian one. It is indirect speech. Why is it indirect speech? Well, this highlighted part is called reporting sentence, okay? Reporting sentence, all right? There is no inverted commas in the second sentence. Yuck. Okay, Dr. Skip thinks that the world's earliest civilization is probably the Sumerian one. Here he is reporting, all right? And this is the reporting sentence, okay? The third one is direct speech. The Egyptian civilization emerged about 5,000 years ago. Inverted commas. Dr. Skip told the radio interviewer. Why is it direct speech? We have inverted commas. And they did not say Dr. Skip told the radio interviewer that the Egyptian civilization emerged about 5,000 years ago. Dot. Alright? It is direct speech. Inverted commas. Right? If they are reporting this sentence, they would say Dr. Skip told the radio interviewer that the Egyptian civilization emerged about 5,000 years ago. Okay? I hope I made it clear. B. Write the sentences above differently. Historians believe Dr. Skip thinks Dr. Skip told the radio interviewer. So, historians believe that there have been 26 or 27 civilizations on the whole. We have the verb to believe here, and it is in the present simple, okay? Present simple. And here we have been. When the verb is in present simple, the verb in here does not change, alright? It stays the same. Historians believe that there have been 26 or 27 civilizations on the whole. Second sentence. Dr. Skip thinks between inverted commas, here there is no inverted commas, okay? It is indirect speech, and here we will write it differently. So we say Dr. Skip thinks the world's earliest civilization is probably the Sumerian one, okay? Dr. Skip thinks the world's earliest civilization is probably the Sumerian one. And the third sentence, Dr. Skip told the radio interviewer that the Egyptian civilization had emerged about 5,000 years before, okay? So we have here told, okay? Told. Dr. Skip told, and told is in the past simple tense, right? Is in the past simple of the verb told, okay? Dr. Skip told the radio interviewer that the Egyptian civilization had emerged. Why did we type here had emerged? And had emerged is in the past perfect, right? Past perfect, had plus past participle of the verb emerge. Because we have here the verb in the past simple tense, the verb here changes, of course. It doesn't stay emerged, but had emerged about 5,000 years before, and ago changed as well to before. Alright, so we say Dr. Skip told the radio interviewer that the Egyptian civilization had emerged about 5,000 years before. And of course there is a rule that you will see later. Alright, so we have here the verb in present simple doesn't change. The verb thinks in the present simple, the verb here does not change, and the verb in the past simple does change. Alright? Okay. Task. Write sentences B so that it means the same as sentence A. First one, the writer says the Phoenicians led a nomadic life in the desert. So we have the verb here in present simple and here in the past simple. So we say the writer says that the Phoenicians led a nomadic life in the desert. Okay, so since the verb here is in the present simple, the verb here stays in the past simple. Okay, second, Dr. Skip replied, ancient Greek civilization started in the island of Crete. Okay, so we have the verb here in past simple, replied, and here in the past simple as well. So we say Dr. Skip replied that the ancient Greek civilization had started in the island of Crete. Why did we say here had started, since here it is started? Because we have the verb here in the past simple, replied. Past simple. Since the verb here is in the past simple, we say had started in the past perfect, and the rule of past perfect is had plus past participle of the verb. So the past participle of the verb start is started. So we say in the past perfect had started. Since the verb here, of course, is in the past simple, the verb here in the past perfect, and the past perfect had plus past participle of the verb. Okay? Commerce became the Phoenicians' life. The author answers. The author answers that the commerce became the Phoenicians' life. So, here we have the verb in the present simple answers. And of course, here we have verb in the past simple. Became stays became past simple because present simple, past simple, past perfect, present simple, past simple, of course. So we have the rule here. Keep in mind, when we go from direct to indirect or reported speech, there are generally some changes that may take place. We have direct speech, indirect or reported speech, the main verb tense. We have present simple to the past simple. For instance, in the first sentence here, the writer says that the Phoenicians led a nomadic life in the desert. We have present simple to the past simple, okay? Present simple to the past simple. We have the present continuous to the past continuous. The rule of present continuous is the verb plus ing. For instance, eating. Okay, for instance, we have Lila is reading her book. Okay, Lila is reading her book. This is present continuous. And past continuous, the rule of past continuous is was or were plus verb plus ing. Okay, for instance, we have he was sleeping. He was sleeping. Okay, he was plus sleep plus ing. He was sleeping. Okay. So was or were plus verb plus ing. Present perfect to the past perfect. So the rule of present perfect is have or has plus past participle of the verb. For instance, I have tried sushi. I have tried sushi. So have or has plus past participle of the verb. Okay? So I have tried sushi, for instance. Past perfect. The past perfect rule is had plus past participle, like what we said before. Okay? Past perfect. Had plus past participle of the verb. For instance, she had finished the test. She had finished. Past simple, past perfect. Past perfect, past perfect. Will, would. Can, could. May, might. Shall, should. Must, had to. Okay? Direct speech and indirect speech for pronouns. We have I, he or she. My, his or her. Me, him or her. We, they. Our, their. As, them. For the adverbs of time, now, then, or at the moment. Today, that day. Tonight, that night. This, that. Yesterday, the day before, or previous day. Last, the previous. Ago, before. Tomorrow, the next day, or the following day. We have next, the following. For the adverbs of place, we have here, there. This, that, these, those. The next day, the following day. So thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video. And do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you. Goodbye.